this is Stix Zadinia from Steel Panther, and I'm talking to the really super duper handsome brother duo, James and Matthew from Wembley Drum Centre. Okay, and...
So how are you enjoying the tour so far?
It's not good. It's been horrible. I mean, the crowds have been sold out. We have catered food. We have massages. It's rough. It's really rough. I'm kidding. It's amazing. This is the biggest tour we've done in the UK, and it gets wrapped up tonight at Wembley, which is pretty amazing. I'm using a DW maple over mahogany, and it's got a special custom paint job from Louis over at DW, and the guys have outdone themselves. It's I don't know the sizes because I just whack them. You know, I think it's a 13 rack, 16, 18, 22 with a knurled steel snare. But also I have a matching lacquer snare. And it's a white to blue burst with cheetah print. And it's not only the coolest drum set I've owned, but it's the coolest drum set I've seen. I switched over to Sabian not too long ago, and I gotta tell you, I couldn't be happier. They take care of me, they sound great, they cut, you know, but then they decay when they're just perfect. All the cymbals that I'm using right now, I think are either AAX or HHX, and I was using the Chad Smith China, you know, the one with the holes in it. I have that in the US, and then when we came over here, I can't remember which China I'm using, but it's definitely not it's got only one hole in it.
Okay.
But they all sound great. They really do. I'm super stoked on my setup. I get nervous for a big festival like Download, because that's just heavy duty pressure. You want to be good. And it's a festival crowd, so you know some people aren't there to see you. When you come to Wembley, that's 10,000 people who all are supporting you and love it already, so you already got it. It's just a party. But you play a smaller gig, you can see people looking at you, and you can just see, you can feel individualized. At Wembley or any arena, you don't feel individualized. You feel like it's like a group thing, so it's less. I get more nervous for like a middle-sized gig than I do a giant, a giant headlining gig. Festivals are different though. 70,000 people are moving to what I'm doing. Yeah. Like it starts here and goes out. It's a lot of pressure.
Have you had any kind of real like standout moments where the nightmare on stage or a bit of gear, like a drummer's turned on you or a stand's turned on you kind of thing?
Oh, I was in Las Vegas at a place called Green Valley Ranch, and I think I was drinking a little bit. And we were doing a show, and Vinnie Paul was there, and the whole place was going crazy, and I remember I stood up from behind the drums, raised my hands, I'm like, yeah, and I didn't realize it because I was inebriated. I had kicked the drum thrown out from behind me with the back of my leg. I'm not kidding. This is not, I'm not making this up. And I went to go sit down again, and I ate it so hard. And the song was still going because it was in the middle of the song. And so I'm trying to hit the floor tom just to keep time and get up at the same time. It was awful. I would say this to any young drummers. I'm going to talk to you right now, drummers. Get in bands with guys that are better than you, because it'll make you better. And then if you get in a band with guys that suck, you're going to play at that level. If you get in bands with, even if you can just jam with guys that are better, I would do that, and jam with everybody that you can, and play to a click. And remember, faster is not cooler. At no point in the history of mankind did any girl ever say, "Oh 220 beats per minute, I want to go out with that guy. No, that's never happened. But AC/DC Back in Black, that's a making love song.